Ooh, camera looks a bit grainy. Hello. It's been a long time since I've done this. Hang on, let me turn that off. It's been a long time since I did a vlog. Hello, how are we all? Hang on, I really need to clean this lens. Don't ask why I had a cloth in my hand, I just did. It is the 12th of December and everybody is doing Vlogmas. Congratulations to all of them who managed to do 24 days. You're not getting 24 days out of me. I need to take my jumper off and I've got nowhere to place you. I'm not going to be doing what everybody else is doing, which is 24 days of Christmas, because we're not a big Christmas celebratory. Growing up, Christmas was great. Mum got involved, my dad, obviously. It was good. I had a twin brother, we lived abroad. It was just, and living abroad, having a full roast dinner in 24 degrees in the middle of summer is just stupid. So we did loads of tapas and pick a mix over there. The three, well, where I was in Spain, the Canary Islands, they did a lot of the 3 king rituals. Trying to block that light, but then you can't see me, so fuck. We did a lot more tapas food. My son is we all know NJ's autistic anyways, so food for him is fun at the best of times. So there's not really any point doing Christmas apart from the tree and the presents. I've only got NJ this year for Christmas Day afternoon and Boxing Day and obviously New Year's Eve. There's no point having a tree up for 3 days, well 2.5 days. Can't really be bothered. My mum's given up and asking for a tree because I'm stressed. I'm not stressed. This year has been a very, very long year with everything that happened. Obviously, the last vlogs were whilst my mum was still in the nursing home. She's not in the nursing home no more. She is in an assisted living complex. And it's supposed to have all the amenities to support her independence. It does not! So I'm still being her full-time carer. And my son's full-time carer. Go there. You're in my cupboard now. Which means a lot of my time is taken up. I'm trying to get back into the social media rhythm with producing content, editing and all that. And I know most people who start these social media careers might not, but do have other responsibilities in their life. Maybe a parent to take care of or not. But they're normally working. Well, I'm doing 2 jobs and trying to create a third by being social media. It's a bit tricky. But welcome back. All that just to say welcome back. I am, as I said at the beginning, I am not doing 24 days. I am going to do the more traditional sounding 12 days of Christmas. It just means I'm lazy, okay? I'm not going to sugarcoat any of this. It just means I'm lazy. So I'm doing 12 days, from the 12th to the 24th. I'm going to try and get it up every day. Try being the optimum word. Oh, I can still smell all those perfumes. So far this morning, got woken up, had a snuggle with the child before getting up. He's made his breakfast, so I'm trying to get him to be more independent. So he's made his breakfast, taken him to school. He's going to see his nan for a few hours after school to play trains and whatnot with her. I've been to the pharmacy to get his NJ sleeping meds because he has been on them now since July. The sleep problem went for the best part of 2 years. We got the meds in July. Most of the time it's working. There's a few times where he'll take a little bit longer to settle or go to sleep and stay asleep. But the meds are working. It's not a high dose. I don't want him to be on a massive dose. I'll do whatever works for him. So far, what else we've got to catch you up on? We did the EHCP early. So that's been done in September. So that should be ready for January so that we can implement that. We have been granted, I can't remember if I put this in the vlog, we have been granted a special needs school. We still haven't found one, and this was granted to us back in January. What else? What else? What else? Get into your head. NJ's nanny is in the right facility. I'm still getting through all the Zen stuff that you have to do with a Zen child at a normal mainstream school to get the Zen school. He's in year 5 now, so he's only got the rest of year 5 and year 6 to find a place. So we've got 18 months before shit hits the fan. Might be allocated to school. But if he's not allocated to school by year 7, I don't know what happens, if I'm honest. Today I have got a few phone calls to make, which I don't really want to do, but I've got to make them. So I've got a few phone calls to make. I'm going to try and do some content, do some makeup because I didn't do any. All the stuff I was doing at the beginning of this year has gone straight down the pan, so I need to start that all back up. There's a few things I won't be sharing at the moment. It's not because it's a surprise. It's not because I'm getting paid for it. It's not some big event coming or brand dealership. It's nothing like that. It's just I'm doing stuff in the back, some things in the background for myself that I will be sharing with you all. But I just need to feel a bit more comfortable and confident in this flesh. I have really, since the stress of the last year, I am really struggling with the way I look. Not this bit. This bit's fine. This bit's mostly fine. Everything else is fine. I'm just having the typical mum tum issues, which just happens, doesn't it? When we're under stress, we react differently in different ways. Once I am feeling better about myself in general, then I will start bringing in these other things that I've been doing to help me feel better about myself. I want to make sure they're working before I share, which is fair enough. Right, phone calls. I've got my tea, so do I do phone calls first and then makeup? Yeah, probably. Child social services, it's nothing bad, I'm not in trouble, my child's not in danger. I just asked for extra support, being as he's a Zen child. I contacted them to see if they could offer me extra support. They cannot. Calling them up to basically go, well, there's no point having you then, so can you just close the case? We don't need you. I'll just carry on like I had been. I rearranged my mum's eye appointment because she missed it. Well, we missed the first one because I was ill, and then it was rearranged, and it was supposed to be that the hospital provided transport to take my mum from the assisted living facility to the hospital in question. According to the public transport, as in the public ambulances service, all the ambulances were being used in accident and emergency. So they had no free transport ambulances to transport people. So they couldn't give my mum the lift to her appointment. And I asked quite seriously, well, what happens if mum had no family? Then what? Then what would you do? I didn't really have an answer. And a lot of the time when we ask these questions, they keep just reverting back to, well, your daughter can do it. Well, your daughter can do it. And I'm like, no, this daughter has a life of her own and a child that she needs to take care of. My mum's getting a leg. She will have a prosthetic limb. Not bad for a 70-year-old. Don't tell her I said that. She'll have a prosthetic limb. It's due on New Year's Eve. Got to rearrange her walking because she hasn't done any walking since the leg appointment, since we found out about the leg. And then we've just got a few bills to pay. I will be back. I don't know if I'll be back and have a little chat with you whilst I put my makeup on, or if I'll be back once I've done everything. I don't know. This will probably be the shittest, shortest vlog you've ever seen in your life, and I do apologise in advance, but I'm out of practice. I don't have a lot going on in everyday life, but I thought I'd try and bring you along. I've got to go food shopping. I've got to go Christmas present shopping. So there's a few things I've got to do because there's 12 days until Christmas. And there's still school until next Friday. So to try and spread it out over the 12 days, I'll try and do bits each day, even if it's just a 30 minutes outing, just to bring you more than these 4 walls of my flat. Let's get on with something. This Vlogmas is going well. So I've done loads since I last spoke to you. I'm now dressed, make-upped and about to pick the son up. But I've, of course, forgot the camera. You're going to have a little bit of phone vlog between now until I get back to the camera, which is obviously back at home. I'm picking NJ up. He's going to spend time with my mum whilst I either do food shopping, get petrol and or something at home. We'll let you know what happens. So time to pick the child up in the very drizzly, cold, grey day. So it's now, looks like it's pitch black outside. It isn't. It's, well, 4:30. And this is how dark and fucking horrible it is. This is outside. It looks lighter on camera. It's not. It's far mistier. My child's now with his nan for a little bit whilst I do some running around. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm half tempted to go home to do the washing, cook my dinner and then go fetch him again because I won't get a chance otherwise. I've edited everything. I've just got to edit the vlog when I get home, so I might do that. I might edit this and then add whatever I do later because I don't want to add too much because then I won't have time to edit it and upload it today. I press stop record because I'm an idiot. Hello again. Yes, I have changed out of my nice hoodie into this one. This is my white fox hoodie, the only one I ever bought, and I bought it because it had the red on it and the red on the back, and within 5 minutes of wearing it I stained it with bleach. It's now my everyday home hoodie. I need to pause the washing machine so you can hear me. I'm just going to cook my dinner and then I'm going to go and edit basically. I've been to Tesco's because that's where I got my petrol from, and I've got this La Familia Rana, and it's the prosciutto and mozzarella, the meat and cheese one basically. I have a bowl, I have a stove which is down there, which I was trying to get so you could see as well, but I can't quite get it in. See if I can get it in now. Electric hob because I don't have a cooker. That thing here doesn't work, it's not plugged in. Saucepan, pasta, I need scissors or something to open it. And I'm just following the instructions on the thing that says it cooks in 2 minutes, so I'm going to put a few in because I don't want them to stick together, and I can always cook more off. So that much in the pan, so it's about half the packets in the pan. Cold water to cover the pasta. Flick the switch, turn the hob on. Oh, I've turned it off by accident because I'm clever. And just to help it boil, a lid, so it comes to temperature faster. Now I'm going to take everything I've done so far off the camera and start editing it. I might add a clip of a time lapse of me editing it and eating my dinner, I might not. I have got some washing up to do, which I haven't got enough time to do because that's going to literally take 2 minutes. Therefore I'll wash up after I've eaten. I might do a time lapse of me doing that as well. I don't know. But as you can see, today has been lots of admin and lots of filming content, and you can't film the content and film behind the scenes at the same time. I don't have enough filming things to do so. That has been mainly the first day of the vlog. I'm sorry it's not the most interesting. I was trying to say interesting and entertaining at the same time. I will try and do more things. I haven't got any appointments this week. I have got a session next week. I've got my nail appointment. I've got a scan at the hospital for gynecology. So there's a bit more next week, but there's not much. And as I said, I don't really celebrate Christmas, so you won't be seeing me do all the Christmas. I will when things get a bit more normal and there's more time to actually prepare for Christmas. He is getting presents. He is going to have the Christmas day, but there's just not going to be any decorations. The house is going to look the same, and in NJ's case anyways, with him being autistic or on the spectrum, changing things and changing his environment can affect him. I don't really want to because then it makes it harder for me, and I'm not really missing out because it's just me to celebrate Christmas. Everybody else celebrates elsewhere. I'm going to fill up my cereal. This is, I can't remember, I'm going to have to find it, but this is a protein based cereal, and they're the brand that normally do the little drinks, breakfast drinks in the morning. I've got that in here already, but I've also just bought this super berry granola, and it says it's high in fibre, so I'm going to mix the protein with the fibre to obviously help make sure everything gets absorbed into the body properly. So that's what I'm going to do next whilst I wait for the pasta. It's obviously got some already in, so I don't need too much of it. So I'll try and get a nice balance so that I get protein and fibre. Oh, that's been shot through. So that's ready for tomorrow's breakfast. I've now just got to wait for the pasta. I'm not going to add any sauce to it. I might put some grated cheese over the top. That might be it. Because I've had it before, and every time I buy the sauces that are meant to go with the pasta, it tastes funny, so I just eat it plain. My bowl, these bowls were from Aldi, and that's them now bubbling away. Going to edit. I might show you a film clip. Obviously, as you've heard already, There is a mixture, I hope you didn't mind, there was a mixture of video, as in a camera, and my phone camera's footage. It was just, I was an idiot and forgot my camera, because I'm not used to carrying it around, and it's rather big and I don't carry a bag. I know, they're excuses, but it's also justified, so, meh. I'm hungry.